by connive.
How many people whose doors I've knocked on got kicked out of their homes with their children, without a job. And I was partially the cause of it. So I lived in deep guilt and frustration. So that's how the spark of the need for land came to me. Seeing the land, just the land itself, the beauty of the land, the purity of the land, and the acknowledgement that all power comes from the land, and the land comes from God. All power comes from the land. Absolute power comes from God. And that's my ministry. It's still my ministry. You would own your home, but you would lease the land underneath your home. So that's the main idea that we brought back to Southwest Georgia. More cooperative living, cooperative buying, cooperative selling, cooperative, just about everything cooperative.
So we started having meetings when they returned in July and decided to create this organization that would be called New Communities. And Slater King was very much involved. He was the brother of C.B. King, who was the only black lawyer. Slater was the only black real estate agent.
At some point, we recognized that economic opportunity was in some ways connected to civil rights, and that economic opportunity also meant the opportunity for independence of a kind that we really had not had except within segregated communities.
I got on the road and kissed my wife goodbye. Said, I'm going to get this money. And I raised it. Somehow I raised it over $1 million.
Black people, even if they were not involved, felt proud that we could actually get our hands on that much land. You know, land meant power. You know, land established you as somebody.
We had a list of 500 families who were willing to go to live on this land the way we proposed to live.
So we had a health committee, we had an education committee, we had a committee dealing with industry, we had a farm committee.
Some of us were naive enough to believe that having been called lazy, not up to anything, ignorant, that white people would praise us that we're finally doing something for ourselves, on our own, with our own money, with our own resources, and sticking together.
Didn't think people would fight you when you were trying to simply help yourself. You're not asking them for anything. So I was really shocked at the opposition, the shooting at our buildings. I mean, they just came at us in every way to try to stop us, to block us, to do anything to get that land away from us.
And we found out they were diluting our fertilizer. They wouldn't give us loans.